Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to the Sanctuary. Once again, we are playing Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn as a little trip down memory lane. Alongside me for the ride and the remembrance is Ilfang.
I tripped down memory lane and I can't remember why I'm here.
All right, just to recap on the rules of my little trip down memory lane run before we continue. First and foremost, I am doing each of these expansions as Meteor's job in the promotional art. So for Realm Reborn, I will be running quests as Marauder up to the level 30 quests, and then moving on to Warrior. Second, of course, is all my duties I will be doing through duty support, with the exception of certain side dungeons, Alliance, and regular raids. I will be using quest level appropriate gear, so I will not be using anything overpowered. And as for accessories, I will either scavenge them or purchase them using tomestones. Simple as that. Other than that, I am doing this strictly New Game Plus, and there's not really much to it these days. Anyways, our side-by-side video for this episode is episode 12, The Grand Company. Now, when I did this way back on Bayon, I actually had a couple of I was a part of a couple of Final Fantasy XIV Facebook groups, and I did a poll. I polled them to see which Grand Company I should start with. For this, though, we are going to be doing Maelstrom, of course, because I'm not gonna. In fact, I'm gonna. Oh, I didn't do the. I thought I had done the. Oh yeah, I did do the pie chart. God, I had such bushy hair back then. But yeah, so they had voted, the Immortal, they had voted for the Maelstrom. So we will be doing this through Maelstrom, so let's get right down to it. How was the Admiral's speech? But you need not explain. You stand before me now is answer enough. You have resolved to join the Maelstrom, have you not? Yep. That's the spirit, lad. With allies like you, how much stronger is our crew? Let us brave the seas together, friend. Now, the choice is made. It's time for you to add your name to the rolls. Make your way to Limsa Laminsa and seek out our Grand Company's headquarters. Maelstrom Command is located in the upper decks. I will send word to our personnel officer to expect you. The duties of a Maelstrom soldier can be both arduous and challenging, but I promise you, you will not regret this choice. May your passage be swift and your bearings true. I should have said sure there, but I forgot. Now, normally I would just run this entire way to the vessel, but I would much rather just quickly teleport and be done with it, so.
Wouldn't we all?
Plus, I was an idiot and I decided to do my I decided to fuck around with Twitch settings for like 5 seconds and then take the airship to Limsa like a dumbass. But at least we are now here. So let's talk to the Storm personnel officer. Hail adventurer. What business have you at Maelstrom Command? What did I say? I think I said Chris Valentine. Or... I forget, but I'm going to use the different line this time. Chris Valentine! Aye, a recruitment officer sent word of your coming. It shall be my honor to induct you into the ranks of the Maelstrom. Now, before I can accept your oath, you must be made aware of several... Sir! What is it, Private? This had better be important. Sir, we received word from a lookout in Lower Lenosha, sir. Imperial forces have fired upon a Highwind Airways airship. The vessel is in a bad way, sir, and appears to be banking for an emergency landing in Cedarwood. Cedarwood? Damn it! We have no troops available in that area. The bulk of our infantry is bogged down on the coast, skirmishing with the fishbacks. Valentine, this is highly irregular, but I fear your first duty in service to the Maelstrom must needs be unofficial. If our man in Lower Lenosha is correct, the airship will come down in territory crawling with Imperial scouts. If there are any survivors, we must reach them before the Gallians do. Make haste to Cedarwood. Locate the airship, and if any of its occupants are alive, make sure they come to no further harm. We'll see about swearing you in upon your return. Alright, remind me where Cedarwood is. All the way in the middle of fucking nowhere, yes. I should probably take... I don't know which way would be faster. You know, I'm gonna take the Zephyr Gate and see what happens.
Well, the answer is never Lower Lanoskea. It just isn't. Ever.
Well, it looks like I was the dumbass who took Lower Lenosha.
Made that mistake up until recently.
Well, considering the fact that I'm running around everywhere right now, and then I decided to level a little bit with frickin' Conjurer and start whacking things with a stick. Again, like a dumbass.
You had to wait for a cooldown for stone.
Oh, yeah.
They don't make us do that when we do it out of combat anymore, do they?
No. I don't think they do.
That was always awful.
Oh, it sucked. Anyway, let's fast forward. There's the crew, man. Oh yeah, and look at how freaking... Hold up. Pause for a second. Look at how old the search info window used to be.
Gotta be honest, it looks just like it does today.
No, it don't. Like, I can assure you of that. Trust me, I will come back to side by side and I will do my search info.
I would actually like to see that.
So, so yeah, it has changed a considerable amount.
Okay. Now hold on though, because you have a different theme than you did back then.
No, even with the same theme, I have proven that.
I don't believe you. I'm popping open my Final Fantasy.
Yep.
As soon as I close everything else that I have open.
But yeah, before it didn't sort it by tank, healer, and DPS. It used to just have everything like on the bottom and...
Oh, okay. I see the difference you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, it does look different in that regard.
Yeah.
Most of the formatting's still the same though. It's mostly just the sorting.
Yeah. And look at how bad my HUD was back in the day.
That HUD is pretty garbage.
Oh my god, I am so glad I've changed it over the years. Ugh. And in fact, I don't even think we had the W cross hotbar until like Stormblood, I think.
What do you mean the W cross hotbar?
So we have the cross hotbar and then we have the W cross hotbar, which is the double tap.
Oh, okay. I know. I believe that we used to at least be able to do the, if you hold your right trigger and then press your left trigger, it would bring up the second hotbar.
Yeah, the extended.
But I don't know about the double tap.
Yeah, the extended cross hotbar. We used to have the extended. We still do have the extended cross hotbar, but we didn't have the W cross hotbar, I think, until Stormblood. But anyway, let us get through this duty. An adventurer? What are you doing here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. And I lagged so much on my old Alienware. I don't remember which episode I decided to say fuck it and just went straight for PS4. Anyway. Maelstrom Command sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform! It is, sir. We are of the Maelstrom. You're a Garland Ironworks engineer, yes? One of our locals reported the attack on your craft. We're here to rescue you. You must be Valentine. Good work on reaching our friend before the Imperials. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to the men's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. And they are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must. And bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Scouting party from Castrum Occidens, I'd say. Seems they want your ship, engineer. Wedge! You have to help him! That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco! Tiny Bronco? Isn't that the new design people have been whispering about? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland... Well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring, she really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Alright, pay attention. We're going to hit these Imperials hard and fast. If they want a souvenir from Eorzea, they can have a knife in the gut, but they're not having that ship. Oh, and don't forget to save the Lalafell. What say you, Valentine? Ready to give those curs a hiding? Like a tidal wave, lads! Charge! An ambush! To arms! Alright, let's see how fast we can blaze through this. Like everything else. What's my stats looking? 94, 68, 91. Oh, hello. I feel so naked without like half my skills.
The worst part about doing low level content.
Why was it necessary to run all the way to the opposite end of the map? And done. Took me a lot longer when I was a pally.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the power creep is real. The power creep is real.
That too.
Biggs! What? Oh, Biggs! Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship! That was a close one! Too damn close. So, how'd you look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. We'll stand watch until the ship is ready to take off. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts eventually, but I doubt they'll get here for a good while yet. Valentine, you're free to return to Maelstrom Command and complete your induction. Ordinarily, I'd ask you to stay, but I think we'd all feel better knowing an adventurer of your ability was safely sworn in and ready for the next mission. Rest assured, I'll inform Command of the part you played today. I, just wanted to say sorry. You know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Maelstrom lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge! Thank you! We're very grateful! Yeah, it took him a minute to respond, huh? Okay, back to Limsa. And of course, me, like the dumbass I am, decided to run all the way back. Probably I probably did to save Gil, but now that I'm thinking about it, it was stupid even then.
Yeah, could have gotten a little chocobo porter.
And it looks like I forgot to attune to the Ethernet shard beforehand. Oh my god, I really was a dumbass back then, thinking with my dick. Anyway. Welcome back, Valentine. I just heard the report. You needn't be concerned about the engineers. They completed their return trip without further Imperial interference. I must admit I had my doubts at first. Seems the stories about you are true. I look forward to seeing what else you're capable of. After you're properly inducted into the Maelstrom, of course. Now, speaking of your induction... Oh, remember belts?
What? No, I don't recall belts at all.
Sure you don't.
I'm pretty sure canonically, our characters don't remember belts. Or is it just the rough players? Yeah, that doesn't.
I don't know.
Or they made a joke about, because they like compared it to the Warriors of Light, how they just faded from memory.
Yeah. Oh, those were the days. All right, let's continue. Let us start afresh, shall we? You're welcome here, Chris Valentine. Such a well-respected adventurer would choose to join our ranks is most heartening. Before you swear your allegiance to us, however, it's only right that I tell you exactly what it is that you will be joining. A grand company is more than simply a collection of soldiers. It is an all-encompassing organization which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state to form a united military force capable of standing against the nation's deadliest enemies. We of the Maelstrom are charged with meeting the threats posed by the Primals and the Garlean Empire, and solving the many problems caused by the calamity. Every man and woman who serves under our colors has a role to play in keeping this great warship that is Limsa Lominsa afloat, and on whatever heading Chief Admiral Melvid Bluefisvin sees fit to set. As part of this grand vessel's crew, you'll be expected to take your turn at the oars, for the winds do not look favorable, lad. Strength of arm may be all that sees us safe to port. If I've lost you with talk of ship and oar, let me put it another way. A Maelstrom soldier labors until his last breath, fights till his last drop of blood. We give our all in service to this nation, and no less is expected of you. Valentine, it is customary for new recruits to swear an oath of their own upon entering the Maelstrom's ranks. Is there aught you'd like to say? I'll say... I should probably say I'll follow the Admiral. Fuck it, I'm saying it. Oh, and I said the thing.
Until sea swallows all.
As would we all. A capable crew is one thing, but unswerving loyalty is a trait that cannot be trained or bought. Well said, lad. Chris Valentine, I hereby assign you the rank of Storm Private 3rd Class. You are now officially a soldier of the Maelstrom. Welcome aboard, Private. May you serve Limsa Lominsa well, till sea swallows all. And now the call from Minfilia.
Can you hear me, Chris? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Maelstrom contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Valentine. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a man of the storm, you are no less of a scion. Pray, return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like for you to meet. We shall be waiting.
No rest for the wicked, eh? Before you make yourself scarce, I recommend having a word with Commander Riki. Might be worth your while. Hold up. You may now accept the quest My Little Chocobo Maelstrom by speaking with Rashat Riki. This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for A Realm Reborn. So now we've unlocked delivery missions. Now, before we continue, first and foremost, as you saw, in the bottom video, we did not have those last 2 lines before. I don't know when they decided to change that, but it was probably sometime around, Now it's leaving me wondering. But now we have access to our Chocobo mount, and we will be talking about that in the next episode, but we will continue where we are right now. All right, so back to the Waking Sands, and seeing as how I don't have any Vesper Bay vouchers, I'm kind of boned here. Wait, did I teleport to the right place? No, the fuck I did not.
Huh.
But at least now I have a mount to do it with. Or at least I will as soon as I quote unquote complete the Chocobo quest. Why was I hiring a retainer now? I chose the weirdest time to do things. I chose the weirdest time to start doing things like this.
Yeah, no kidding.
And in retrospect, I shouldn't have teleported. I should have gone to the Arcanist Guild, but this is dumbass mode where I'm just doing distracted stuff and not thinking about what I'm actually doing. So now we have to fast forward through a shit ton of... And I don't even know why I didn't take the Chocobo Porter back then. I just ran everywhere. It was so stupid.
Oh.
Hey, FireX. And he's probably transferring to his PS5 as we speak. All right, let's talk. Welcome back, Chris. Lady Minfilia awaits your return. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Chris. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Guardsman, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this, we needed the knowledge of experts. And so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here,
I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness.
And with that, we have completed our little grand company finagling. Next episode, we will start on the next couple of episodes. We'll actually cover. We'll cover a side quest and another episode. For now, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with more. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned. If you're watching on YouTube, here are the links provided. We will see you in just a moment.